Good morning. For today's motivational makeup moment, I am using Shelly by Benefit, which is a pinkish peachish kind of blush, which is always like a must-have for my kind of skin, at least. I just realized I'm using the wrong brush for this, so I'll have to change that. But it used to be IT brushes, but I think Ulta bought them out, and so I think they're called Ulta brushes now, but they're so soft. They're so fabulous. And Jamie Kern, who actually was the one who invented IT, she had a lot of rosacea issues, and her story is actually quite amazing. And she's a Christian, and she ended up selling IT for, I don't know how much money, but like she went with her gut on a problem that she needed to solve for herself and thought other people might have that issue. And so she chose to work on a brand that helps with the rosacea issues, which I appreciate because I have eczema. But anyway, so that's one of the things that I was using here. And then I'm also just going to throw on my Anastasia Brow Wiz medium brown and my mascara. So today we're talking about leadership. Actually leading, I should say it like that, because we are all leading somebody, whether we realize it or not. And as a mom, you have no choice. You are leading somebody. And you can choose what kind of leader you get to be. So there's a few questions that I think we should always ask ourselves. Number one, who are we leading? Number two, who's leading us? Okay, because we have people who we're listening to. Once again, whether or not we realize it or not, we're letting things or people lead our life. Whether it's your job, your coworkers, your boss, your husband, or yourself. And that is something that I think most people forget. Are you leading your own life? I think that's a really important question. I like these really weird shadows because I have this funny light. I have horrible lighting in my room for this, but I'm just going to keep going because I know that this is something that I'm trying to work on. So I'm just going to keep working on these videos regardless of what my lighting looks like, because I'm leading too. And I'm doing this specifically so I learn how to be a better leader. So the question is then, once you realize that you are the only person who can lead your own life. There is nobody who can make your decisions for you. As much as there's a million outside factors that might sway you one way or another, you're the one who has to suffer the consequences of your choices. And that can be deflating if you think of it, or it can be motivating. So then the next question you have to ask yourself is, how am I going to lead? How am I going to lead my life? How am I going to lead other people? What am I going to do? How am I going to show up? Am I going to be consistent? Again, why I'm doing these videos. Because I want to be a leader in society. I want to be a leader to my kids. I want to be a leader to my dance studio and my teachers, my students. And the biggest thing I have to do is show up. So if I can take 4 or 5 minutes out of my day and just learn to show up consistently for the general public, like YouTube audiences, then that consistency will continue to drive me forward to produce better and better leadership skills. So I encourage you to write down those 3 questions today and take some time to get a little philosophical with them. Who are you leading? Who's leading you? And how do you want to lead? Okay, that's all for today. God bless you guys.